Quick verdict first. The practical winner for most small fast cooks is the Ninja DZ401 Dual Zone. The best value for even, high heat results is the COSORI Dual Blaze. The best full oven replacement is the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro. The best large capacity oven style unit is the Ninja Foodi XL Pro. This decision first summary helps readers who want a quick recommendation. The rest of the guide explains speed, food quality, running cost, space. I compare the four models side by side with simple facts. Links and affiliate notes are at the end of the essay. Section 2. Speed comparison. Preheat and cook times. All four units beat a full-size electric oven for small jobs. Fan-forced concentrated heat cuts warm-up time. Ninja DZ401 preheats in roughly 2 to 3 minutes. Timer overlay 2-4 min COSORI Dual Blaze preheats in about 3 to 4 minutes and holds high heat well. Timer overlay 2-4 min Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro takes longer to reach highest temperatures. It behaves like a countertop oven when warming up. Ninja Foodi XL Pro sits between Breville and the smaller baskets for preheat. For short cooks, DZ401 saves the most time. For short cooks, COSORI saves the most time. Measured cook times follow the same pattern across comparable foods. Fries, DZ401 and COSORI finish 10 to 20% faster. Wings, DZ401 and COSORI finish 10 to 20% faster. Roasts, Breville and Ninja XL Pro finish close to a full oven, slightly faster. Sheet pan meals, Breville and Ninja XL Pro close to oven times, with small savings. Two-zone cooking on the DZ401 can have total meal time when cooking 2 items separately. COSORI Dual Blaze reaches searing finishes faster on thicker cuts thanks to localized heat. Choose speed by typical meal size and whether you need 2 simultaneous zones. Section 3. Food quality. Crisping, evenness, capacity effects. Crisp and even cooking depend on airflow, heating element placement, interior layout. The Ninja DZ401 gives excellent crisping on small to medium items. Its baskets and focused airflow produce uniform browning fries. Breaded foods, COSORI Dual Blaze delivers very even browning, strong searing on thicker pieces. It performs well for roasts. Denser proteins where Maillard reaction matters. Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro offers versatile results across baking and roasting. Its larger interior gives space for pans, reduces crowding that can hurt crisp. Capacity affects food quality when you load the unit. Small baskets perform better when not overloaded. DZ401 needs single-layer spacing for peak crisp. COSORI needs single-layer spacing for peak crisp. Breville handles larger trays but may show slightly less uniform surface crisp on small items. Ninja XL Pro handles larger trays but may show slightly less uniform surface crisp on small items. Ninja Foodi XL Pro provides oven-like texture with good internal doneness. Breville provides oven-like texture with good internal doneness. If you regularly cook small snacks, choose DZ401. Choose COSORI. If you bake and batch cook, prefer Breville. Prefer Ninja XL Pro. Section 4. Electricity cost. US versus UK examples. Air fryers typically use less energy than a full oven for small jobs. Power draw varies by model and mode. Typical draw, 1,400 to 1,800 watts for small units. Typical draw, 1,600 to 2,000 watts for medium dual zone units. Typical draw, 1,800 to 2,400 watts for large countertop ovens. The DZ401 combined zones operate lower when one zone is active and higher when both zones are used. COSORI Dual Blaze sits in the mid to upper range due to robust heating. Breville tends to consume more when running at high temperatures and for long periods. Ninja XL Pro also consumes more under high heat and long runs. Example cost math uses common national averages. U.S. average electricity is approximately $0.16 per kilowatt hour. A 1.8 kilowatt unit costs about $0.29 per hour. A 2.2 kilowatt unit costs about $0.35 per hour. UK average electricity is approximately 0.35 pounds per kilowatt hour. A 1.8 kilowatt unit costs about 0.63 pounds per hour. A 2.2 kilowatt unit costs about 0.77 pounds per hour. Short, high heat runs save money versus a full oven. Long bakes reduce that advantage and can favor a full oven for per meal efficiency. Counter and storage space matters, and US kitchens often have larger counters and can accommodate larger ovens. UK kitchens are often tighter, so measure before buying. Ninja DZ401 is compact in width and in depth but tall. It fits narrower counters and some cabinets if vertical clearance exists. COSORI Dual Blaze uses more width and more depth to accommodate trays and dual zones. Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro is the largest countertop oven in this group. It needs substantial counter depth and airspace for ventilation. Plan space for its door swing and any sliding racks. Ninja Foodi XL Pro is wide and deep and best left on a permanent counter spot. If you lack counter space, consider a smaller unit or plan to store a larger unit in a cabinet between uses. Ventilation and clearances are important for safety and performance in all models. Ninja DZ401 Pros, very fast preheat. Pros, 2-zone for simultaneous cooking. Pros, strong crisp on small items. Pros, compact width. Cons, smaller tray capacity for large items. Cons, tall profile may not fit under cabinets. Cons, controls can feel dense for new users. Best for small batches. COSORI Dual Blaze Pros, even high heat cooking. Pros, strong browning and searing. Pros, good value for performance. Pros, well suited for thicker proteins. Cons, wider footprint. Cons, controls and layout can be less intuitive for some users. Cons, slightly higher draw in some modes. Cons, requires single-layer spacing for best crisp. Breville Smart Oven. Air Fryer Pro Pros, most versatile. Pros, large interior for trays and pans. Pros, good baking and roasting performance. Pros, solid build quality. Cons, slower to preheat to very high temps. Cons, larger footprint. Cons, higher cost. Cons, higher running power for long cooks, better for frequent bakers. Ninja Foodi XL Pro Air Oven Pros, largest capacity. Pros, oven-like results. Pros, good for whole birds and sheet pans. Pros, flexible cooking modes. Cons, takes substantial counter space. Cons, airflow can be less uniform on small items. Cons, higher energy draw for large cooks. Best for families and batch cooks. Buy Ninja DZ401 if you cook small to medium batches and value speed. It suits singles couples and those with limited counter depth but decent vertical space. It is best for snacks, wings, fries, and quick reheat jobs. 2-zone control helps when you want different items done together. Consider this if time and crisp are priorities. Buy COSORI Dual Blaze if you often roast or sear and want even high heat results. It is good for those who cook thicker steaks, small roasts, and want value for performance. Choose this if space allows a wider footprint and you want strong browning. It fits cooks who prioritize finish and sear. Buy Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro if you want a countertop oven replacement. It is for bakers, larger households, and those who need tray versatility. Expect slower preheat but broader function set. Choose this if you want one unit for many tasks. Buy Ninja Foodi XL Pro if you cook for a family or batch cook frequently. It handles full birds and sheet pan dinners well. It is best for users with ample counter space and who prefer an oven-like chamber with air fry capability. Expect a larger footprint and higher running power for long cooks. Final practical tips. Measure your counter. Measure cupboard height before buying. Match typical meal sizes. Match to unit capacity. Consider electricity costs for long cooks in the UK. Short, high-heat cooks still save energy versus a full oven. For crisp snacks, DZ401. For crisp snacks, COSORI. For baking and trays, Breville. For baking and trays, Ninja Foodie XL Pro. Affiliate disclosure. Some links may be affiliate links, and we may earn a small commission. This review uses simple test-like language and public source comparisons from third-party tests. It aims to be technical, fair, and neutral. No hype. Use this guide to match your kitchen. Use this guide to match your budget. Use this guide to match your cooking style before purchasing.